Hello and welcome back to coverage of the 2023 Athens Grand Slam. Well, not exactly coverage, just the matches of Frantzypantz. This is day 2, our first game, but I guess the second round of playoffs, even though we had a whole bunch of byes in the first round. And I am up against Onur Kulaksizoglu, who is also living in Turkey, like me, but he's actually Turkish. I had a very bad game 4 yesterday, but 3 pretty solid games before that. I'm sure I made some mistakes. I know I made some mistakes. I didn't look at the uploads that carefully, but the last one will live with me throughout my Twilight Struggle days. Had it in the bag against Harib. Well, not in the bag, but, well, pretty much in the bag. Terrorized him, purged him. He was USSR, stuck with Star Wars, couldn't get rid of it, and then I missile envied him on the last play and took Star Wars out of his hand when that was going to be my path to victory. Ay, ay, ay. And then on top of that, I might have also been able to win, or at least tie at the end. But I spent the China card, forgot that I needed Taiwan from Formosan to give me that victory, and yeah, that's what happened. So here we are. We are 3-1 from day 1, so we got a bye in the first round. But yeah, we're here against Onur. I'll write to him in Turkish. Okay, this is gonna be a defector's headline. Definitely. I am normally better as the USSR, but I saw he's also better as the USA. So since I won a couple games yesterday as the USA, thought that I would switch things around. I guess I have more faith on my weaker side against my opponent on his weaker side. Okay, this is going to be defectors, as I said. Fine by me. And great. Love to defect the purge. Love to defect the purge. So Onur in his first round beat Alex, who has mercilessly beat us in so many games. I don't know how. I don't know that many of them were rated games, but at the same time, you know, he still managed to pull it off. Okay, so definitely want to go here. Do we want to go to Lebanon or Egypt? Let's go to Egypt. With 5-year plan. It's a good roll. Warsaw Pact was a good roll. I think it's unlikely we'll get domination here, but hey, you never know. Yeah, that really want to coup that. I need a 4. If I roll 4 and he flips with the China card, or has IP war, that's a problem. I think if I... Oh man, I just realized that don't have anything for blockade. It's a problem. Need to get into France for that very reason. Yeah, let's do this. I have Vietnam revolts and decall. And that worked out well. Okay. Now, as long as he doesn't have and roll successfully on IP war, there's a small chance we get domination here. He does have it. Does he roll successfully? He does not. Okay, here's our moment. Let's see if we can get this dom off. Or he goes bananas in Korean War with the China card. We'll see. Okay, so IP War's out. Independent Reds is out. No removed. Okay, Space Racing Special. That gives us Dom. Wow. Don't usually get domination as the USA turn 1 in Asia, but got a little lucky there. Of course, he did too with his Iran roll, but him failing, us succeeding on the US-Japan roll and him failing on the IP War made a difference. So, okay. Asia scored. Suez out. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't have blockade. Do we space here? Nah, let's just get this card out of the deck. Okay. That's why we did not do that before eventing Asia. Alright, now, does he have it? It's not something, I mean, I don't know want to give a 5-year plan or US-Japan, and people don't, okay, great. He doesn't have it, but yeah, people don't often, wow, it's still DEFCON 3? Guess I should coup again. That's weird. I forgot it was DEFCON 3. You know what? He's going to get Thailand coup anyways. Maybe I just take France here. Alright, this is a possibility. Now, I can't... Yeah, I can't coup with this. Because he still gets Vietnam and can flip Thailand right away. I think this is... Oh, man, Alright. I don't know if that was great. I know playing for... not playing for blockade was definitely not great. But let's see if he capitalizes on that mistake. So he moved to Ankara, where I'm living. All right, so it's good to have Europe here. It's going to be a problem, though. Well, yeah, it's going to be a problem if he has de Gaulle. Duck and cover's interesting, actually, because then he has to choose between coups or flipping Thailand with the China card. I think we just headline. It's only worth 2 points, but I think it's better. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so his 2 points cancel out my 2 points. It wasn't de Gaulle, so we should be able to get off a Europe scoring here. Now, is he going to flip Thailand? If he doesn't, we have a chance to prepare. I also need to get to India this turn in case he redraws IP War. This is the question. So we're going to get Milops, or we're going to get to keep Thailand. Unless he goes, well, even if he goes for France, we still should be able to. Okay, he's going to flip Thailand. All right, then let's take a crack at Comic-Con. So right now it would take 4 ops. Yeah, so you could do it with 4 ops. Comic-Con would bring that down to 3 to stop our domination. I think this is worth it because it's probably not on his radar really, and not a high priority. Okay, well, should have rolled with the 2. It's fine. It's fine. We have Nasser, so we'll have to account for that. Sockgovs is our hold to blockade card. Gotta remember that. Sockgovs is our hold to blockade card. IP War is out and Korean War is out. So Arab-Israeli War is his way of getting mill-ops here, which he could do. We're going to have to use Olympic to go, well, yeah. See if he tries to block us first. If he think... Scoring Europe for Dom more important or taking Lebanon? Let's see what he does here. Doesn't. Okay. Maybe he is going to try to stop our domination. Nope. Okay, but he did take Lebanon, so we're just going to drop that. That was NATO. NATO was not active. So hopefully we'll be up by 10 points here. Definitely need to take Libya now. Okay, Truman Doctrine. Sure. Turn 3. Maybe I can, No. I cannot make the walk because I just don't have the ops for it. I think our last card, we're going to either hold Decall or we're going to hold Sockgovs. It's going to depend on whether or not he plays blockade or not. Let's see. Europe's been scored. Yeah, another thing I was doing poorly at the end yesterday. And I was tired. Okay, so my mistakes from Game 4, they were awful. But I had played 3 long games of Twilight Struggle in a row, and I was just getting burned out by it. Not burned out, but I was just getting mentally tired. That was also evident in the way that I was card tracking or not card tracking. I just was not sharp towards the end there. Okay, so he played Arab-Israeli War, but not for mill-ops, so that guarantees that we'll get the 2 points for mill-ops, barring us going into a non-battleground in a mid-war region. Okay, so I think we want to protect France. I think we also want to get to India. All right, so we're going to have to give up Nasser here, sadly. Okay, he is going to blockade it, which means we have to space Decall and event Nasser. So that was blockade. Sockgovs, Decall, Nasser all going away. Also, no sign of CIA yet, or UN. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check that in a second, but let's see how close we are to being accurate. 19 and 7. So there's a removed card that I have not. No, we removed a card. What? Why do we have 7 here and not 7 here? Okay, Marshall Plan's interesting. That makes sense, but that is not gonna be enough to stop us from getting Dom again in Europe because of us filling Portugal. Okay, but what was the other? What was the card that I... Oh, I put in... Duh. Okay. I put in Nasser even though I hadn't actually done it yet. That's why. Okay. CIA is not really a problem, though, because he has no presence in the mid-war regions. So, great. All right. So he gets CIA, so he's gonna probably have to give it to us, or well, he is gonna have to give it to us, but it won't cost him anything yet. He also got Middle East. Let's see. I like having De Gaulle. I like having D-Stall a lot. Mosen, I think Special got played. Did he? He spaced Special relationship. And we played Romanian. Okay, nice that we got Indo-Pakistani War. So I think he has CIA, EU, NORAD, Middle East, nuclear test ban, and Romanian. Formosan's interesting, but we do have the China card, so it's less interesting there. Special gives us Canada. He does have NORAD, EU. I think we'll just go with Special. Okay, we got purged again. That's great. That was an unknown card. Alright, so he's going to have to, at some point, probably give us CIA here. Would have been a good time to take the walk, and maybe we still can. Yeah, if he gives us, maybe he coups here. Takes, yeah, that's great. That's a good play. That's a great roll. Okay, I think we UN. It's like almost control here. That's 3 points for us. Very happy that Middle East only came out once before the late war, because he is doing quite well there. Right. Now, Asia scoring. Oh, that's a nice redraw for him. It's going to take me a lot to try to fix that up. So now we're in a little bit of trouble here. I think we space D-stall and fail. So, I mean, a little bit of trouble. We can get our mill-ops from IP War. Okay, let's see what he has. I think we know everything, though. NORAD, Romanian, yep, we know everything. So, I think this is our chance to start getting into here. Playing all of our cards this time. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so either be tied or he's up by 2 here, depending on how our IP war works out for us. Right. Let's do that. Okay, he'll be up by 2. Can hold NORAD. Either that or I guess it could be up by 4 if this goes successfully. Oh, he can double space, right? Holding Romanian. And he is up by 4. I forgot I could double space. Resolve event first. I think I need to overprotect this, honestly. That's a moneymaker. I also want to get to Cameroon, but it's just so easy to break France. ABM. I mean, I guess maybe not. Maybe it's just ABM with all the France attack cards in the discard or discarded, right? Where's Socialist? Socialist is, or not Socialist. Suez. No, Suez is still around. Never mind. I think this is the right play. Okay. All right, so he's up by 4, and we get Africa. However, we don't get anything to lower the DEFCON with. So, in case he does do something like Suez, maybe John Paul is best here. J is free. Actually, no. Africa's got to be our headline here because his coup is going to go there almost definitely. Unless, oh man, if he gets all right, so here's the gamble. He could have decall. If he has Portuguese or South African unrest, I'm not getting any better there anyways. But if he gets decall, he could get a presenceless domination there. Wow, okay. It's just decall, though, I think, that we're really worried about. Otherwise, we net 3 points. Let's just hope this isn't decall. Let's just hope this is not decall. Okay, yeah, so he could have cooed us out on his next move and gotten presenceless dom that way, or forced us back to Algeria anyway. So that was, I'm okay with that move because we weren't gonna, situation was not gonna improve. Okay, Latin American death squads. All right. Oh well, maybe maybe it was, maybe it would have. I think we just play this. I think we take Zaire and probably Mexico. Let's take Zaire back. Let's take Mexico. All right. Again, we don't have to play so quickly. Let's slow down. Let's be smart. Let's you know. It's interesting too. If he gets another space off, then he won't be able to get rid of grain sales, which is fun. You know, that's a good move, but Africa's just been scored, so I'm not terribly concerned by that. Let's do this. We also have a coup target now. Can have to remember that. Interesting. We could maybe, unlikely, but maybe get arms race if we coup with like 5-year plan or something, because I don't think he's going to coup back. Oh, that's annoying. I think we do this for the mill ops and hopefully the arms race points, but we'll see if we get that lucky. Okay, good. I'll take it. I'll take it. So that was salt from him, not being evented, and arms race for us. Spacing puppets. Oh boy, I hope this is 6. Oh boy, this is great. As long as he doesn't get Brezhnev. I don't think it's worth spacing flower power though. Let's go ahead and event John Paul. Romanian we knew about. It's fine to fix that. Berber-Israeli and Indo-Pakistani are both out. It's just brush war until the late war. But I think I might wait and do that at the end. Let's do... Che is also out. Okay, so I think I want to get domination. Oh, that's great. That's a good reason to wait on that. What'd he do? South Africa. That's, yeah, I think this, yeah, that was a great holding of that card. So now I can coup here, hopefully, get in. Okay. And we got grain sales and brush war. It's probably going to have to be Angola. He knows about grain sales. He can see our hand. Kennedy is also great here. For example, if he has ABM or something, or junta, and has things go for his way in South America, we can get rid of that. Central where's Fidel? Fidel is, okay, Fidel is still around. Summit. I think I can return that. I think we coup here. Alright, so now we have two cards to get rid of. Let's hope that one of them goes. And then do we risk Fidel? Oh boy. Or he has junta and it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a lot of risking. He knew our card too, so. There's decall. Kind of glad it came up now and not earlier. Let's go. Oop. Oh, that's not good. Glad he's attacking Africa and not Europe here. Okay, this is going to be taking. Why is he? Okay, he must have southeast or something. Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, let's try again. That time we got out. All right. Probably just eat the South America. Defectors. This is worth 4. Presence is worth 2. Or we brush war Argentina. That's probably actually the best move. Yeah. Beautiful. Made up for that flower power. Okay, so now we hold Kennedy. Oh, he does have junta. Okay. I think we drop this for 1. I think we drop this for 2. And he's still got a coup. There's his coup. With 1 small step. I think we're going to event our man at the end. Because we're now threatening to tie in Asia, as long as he doesn't get an IP war and ABM on Pakistan. We also still have Europe scoring to come. Southeast Asia is a problem, but we might be able to get rid of it. There's a lot of red cards still left, including Africa's out. That's not Southeast Asia. That's one of them. Ooh, that's slightly problematic. I think we just fix in that case. Let's just block off his Dom. Because we can still use Kennedy, keep our men around. No, that's a really good hand. Okay. The question is, what do we want to do with ABM? This is another hold Kennedy turn. Just fine, especially if he didn't draw Southeast Asia. I think it's just ABM because he could also have missile envy. It's nice to have Europe here before the reshuffle. Yeah. Suez could be a little bit of a problem. Brezhnev will be our last play. Lone gunman, okay. That's a good play because that means he can fix the damage on turn 1 if it's Does that change what we do? No. Oh man, that was terrible. Terrible. Oh, it's so bad. All right, so here's what we do. All the power cards are out. I think we voice him out of the northern part of South America. Or well, let's see if we get to flip here. I don't think we will. He sees our hand too with Lone Gunman, so. Yeah, Southeast Asia is gonna be terrible. What can you do? What can you do? Maybe it's better to go for that. I don't know. I think he's gonna coup us in Angola though, which is annoying. Probably use this to fix. Yep, and then coup Angola. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. All right. So. I think that's fine. You can missile envy Suez. I mean, if we wait long enough in the turn and we play Suez, he still gets Brezhnev at the end, so that's not terribly concerning. All right, so we're even with his scoring being out, his Southeast Asia. All right, so how's the board looking? Pretty bad in Middle East, terrible in Asia, Africa. Asia's tolerable for now. I mean, a brush war or something, IP war in Pakistan or India would be terrible, but if that doesn't happen, we're in okay shape. Central, okay, spacing bear trap. Central's going to be fine here, probably. He also has OAS, so trying to like realign us out. He might not have it, but it's nearby. So trying to realign us out of there is not necessarily, probably not the best move. Cultural for influence, okay. Go for control in Africa. I get it, I get it. Just make realigns harder. Space Suez here, I think. Yeah, okay, that's good. As I was saying, yeah, it's fine. You want a coup there? No, does not want a coup. I think we space Suez here anyways. Wow, our space is terrible. Your space is great. Okay, bury you. It's a target that wasn't there before that I made him go for, so I'm kind of okay with that. Kitchen debates. Yeah, so Fidel's still around. Not going to do anything with Cuba. Actually, I should probably go to Nicaragua here. I think it's going to be Panama, Nicaragua, and Colombia. Hope he doesn't redraw. Okay. Nixon is 2 points for us. Panama, Nicaragua, because Fidel's coming. And either Colombia or we get presents. It's only 1 point here, so I think this is probably better. Let's do that. With Brezhnev. Alright, so that's, let's see, 45 discarded, 26 removed. Oh, 1 extra discard. What would the other one be? Oh, our man. It's the first one to look at. Alright, so it's pretty even between red and blue cards yet to come. Europe looks good. South America looks good. Central looks pretty good. Asia looks tolerable. Africa is the problem. If we can do some issues, solve some problems in Africa, we should be in business. It's also great that we redrew grain sales. Okay, so Muslim in our hand. Oh, there was a reshuffle, but I think all of our cards. No. What am I saying? No, that's not true. Okay, Fidel's in our hand. Good, awesome. That's possibly a Kennedy card. I don't know. Shuttle diplomacy. Cambridge 5. I think we got Willie. All right. Ooh, so he's going to miss-Lend us and take Muslim. That's annoying. I think he has South African, Warsaw, Missile Envy, Colonials, Alliance for Progress. He has Duck and Cover, and NATO. Might be wrong about that. Let's see, because I feel like NATO came out again, did it not? He played it, but when did he play it? He played it turn 2. Oh, I guess he has it. Guess he has it. Alright, well, it's still got to be grain sales. Even Muslim will not change my mind about this. Might just hold Kennedy again. Yep, that's what I thought. Sure, sure. I think we coup with that. Here. Just barely. Just barely. Okay. Muslim. Our man. Missile envy. Presence-less Middle East scoring here if he just drops it immediately. Interesting. I could get Age of Domination if I... Ooh, space racing duck. Didn't... That... What? I mean, that doesn't really help him at all. Because he still has to play all of his cards. I mean, it helps him. He can space again. But because I grain sales him, he has to play all of his cards. We definitely take Cuba here. I just wanted to space twice, I guess. Failed the second one. Okay. Shuttle. Formosan coup. Okay, that's great, because I was just thinking about how I could cause some problems for him over there. The problem is, the big problem is here, that I can't give China in order to take Taiwan. Also, we need to space Fidel. Okay. South African unrest gives him domination. Space Fidel. Maybe we'll get one. Nope. We still fail. Still fail. Star Wars will not be a problem for him. Neither will grain sales. Neither will CIA. So I don't think DEF CON is our path to victory here. If he doesn't get war games, I feel pretty good about this. We also would like our scorings to come. Event Warsaw. That's interesting. Where did I already get rid of? I think I misclicked somewhere. I believe we know that he has colonial rearguards in NATO. Okay. Oops. That's good. Still could coup here, which is a problem. NATO. Why? I guess, oh, yeah, I mean, I guess he had to do that. Marshall had already been played, so it's getting activated no matter what. holding Kennedy. I have to play Willie, as much as it scares me. Now it's 7-7. Okay. How about this, 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 this? And I think we event Ussuri and take Asia domination. Okay. Wow, once again, we do not have bad cards. Kennedy's just getting held forever. Actually, he's not getting held forever because of Aldrich. So I guess we're just going to play Kennedy for ops. That's what we're going to do. That's going to go first. I don't want to coup us out of Africa. Yeah, and if I coup Zaire here, he has to prepare Angola or we flip it. It's pretty nasty, pretty nasty. We don't have any ways of getting points though, so if he has Middle East and war games, that's slightly problematic, but I still think it's worth doing this. That's a huge roll. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, does he want a coup? We'll find out. Find out shortly. Okay. He is going to coup, Latin American. Oh, he's going to coup there. Okay. That's fishy to me. Do I use a 4-op? Do I use a China card and take... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could UN... I could hold Kennedy. If I wanted to do this, I could hold Kennedy. UN Aldrich. And he would get the China card at the end. I think this is worth it. I think... Wait, no, I made this mistake yesterday. Cannot do that. Alright, first off, if I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do... Yeah, let's do this. I still could probably flip Angola here. He could also drop... that's annoying. He could drop Central now for nothing. Although he might be giving up North Korea if he does, so... North Korea or this. Yeah, so he's got things to fix. I think we can still flip Angola. All right. Let's just hope that he doesn't have a card to flip that back with. If he doesn't, then we can protect it in Nigeria and then get puppets to get domination in both Africa and Central. And that's really just Middle East and war games that we're concerned about. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. Let's just, yeah, we don't need to fix, we just set up that, okay, that's good, that's good. Doing all right. He's probably gonna coup here. Oh, he's gonna vent that. That's a big roll. And it's a big miss, thankfully. Let's do 1, 2. Is there anything else we want to be that we are not? Don't have access to. I'll just go over here, I guess. He can't get to Haiti currently, so I don't want to give him access to Haiti. Yeah, this board looks great all of a sudden, but War Game's still a definite threat. Okay. Is Brush War still around? Brush War is still around, so I think this is better anyways. Oh, I thought I could hold a card. Oh, I can. But I forgot about problems with. I can jam. I think we space this. No, I think holding Kennedy is good because we have 4 scorings yet to come. Sorry, now we have fewer scorings. Kennedy's not bad. I mean, I was thinking of war games purposes, but let's take this and fix. Overprotect that. Get rid of that. Okay. Excellent. Excelente. Okay, so we're going to bear trap him, I think. All right. I don't know if we played better this game, but it looks better. I mean, it couldn't have been worse than how we ended the game against Harib last time. Glasnost also great to have. As is Teardown. Iran hostage crisis is out, so we could Glasnost coup. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say Iran. Could also try Libya, since he can't get back in there. If we are successful. Reagan bombs Libya is really good, though, so we should... Nice one. Let's get points for that. Do you have 4 up? Do you have Cal? You want to space Cal? This is crazy. Oh my gosh, he's I think just about every roll. Control in Panama is also appetizing for Glasnost. We're not worried about war games now. It's just gotta play this one out. We also got to take away our ops in Germany to get our coup. To get our Glasnost coup. Note to self, if you play the China card, you lose Asia domination. Boy. I will never live that down. Never live that down. That and missile envying the game-winning Star Wars out of my USSR opponent's hand when he only has one card left and it's turn 7. He's cooing with D-stall. Okay. Beautiful. We gotta fix that. Do that. I don't think we're gonna get arms race off now, especially if he coups again, which he will probably do. But we do need to coup ourselves. I think Panama's just better than Libya. He doesn't have access to Panama either. It goes from being a 3-point scoring to 7. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good roll. Don't give the China card. Even on games that I actually win, I appreciate all feedback. Some of it I take more seriously than others. Well, I take all of it seriously. Not all of it will affect my game. I mean, sometimes I just disagree with comments, but a lot of times it's actually spot on and it helps me improve. So I do appreciate that and ask that you would kindly submit any thoughts and criticisms my way. He must have war games or just doesn't care anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's solidarity coup here. I mean, it's just there's not really much reason to care if you don't have Middle East and war games and OPEC and some other things. It's oh, that's great. It gives us an extra turn, an extra AR, and frees up OPEC. So I will coup that back, sir. So we get two ARs in a row. It's Africa. Central. Oh, that's also good. Good for him to get rid of that. Okay, so he has 5, we have 5. This is pretty easy fix. Don't even have to coup. 1, 2. Don't think it matters so much. 3. 1, 2. Oh, what? What? That was turn 9? I'm so stupid. What's wrong with me? Seriously, though, what is wrong with me? I thought that was turn 10. Shaka Gibby. Just like a joke. Alright, let's go for Libya then. miss that? Wow. Would I play that differently? Probably. I am such a fool. I am a fool. Interesting. Yes, flower power. We know, we know. Cool. Alright, this is turn 10, folks. In case you didn't know, it is. Just reminding you. Okay. Yeah, good job. Good job. Well done. Well played. All right. Let's drop Africa. And I'm getting a million messages all of a sudden on Discord. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for that. We will coup Guatemala here. He can give him one back over in Argentina, knowing that Our Lady, not Our Lady, Iron Lady, has already been played. Okay. Kitchen Debates is a good event. We've got 5 dominations and 1 even region. Save salt for the end. One, two, three, 4. I've noticed when I'm watching the results, both from Grand Slams but other games, a lot of players are much more adept than I am at finishing games early, looking for that win, getting to 20, DEF CON, whatever. A lot of my games go late, War Games, final scoring types of things. I think maybe I just play for the board. I don't always take advantage of the points when I see them, when they're out there. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm getting WhatsApp and Discord. That's what it is. Apologies, my dear friend. Again, China card. If I play it, he gets Dom in Asia, or he doesn't get Dom, but we lose Dom. Influence, we will bury you. Fine, okay. It's not terribly concerning, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters terribly what we do here. He did have Europe, okay. Let's space Suez. Hey, we got one! We got one! Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got it. I cannot believe we got that. Middle East is even. Then Pershing. And then we'll salt. If he doesn't coup here, we'll salt for 4 points at the end. He probably will coup, though. Does that stop? Does not get domination back. Okay. Or, actually, even better than that, let's poke here. Give us the option of using the China card. Or if he fixes, then we can just... yeah, we can still salt for 4. We're going to get 2 anyway, so it's a net of 2. So if this play that we make gets us more than 2, then we don't have to salt. That. Okay, we're getting 2. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3 gets us 5. Okay, so 36, we win in final scoring. Thanks for joining. It means we're moving on to the next round. We are 4-1 on this weekend. Pretty exciting. Should be 5-0, but we totally messed that up against Harib. Yeah, that was awful, but this was okay. Except for me forgetting that we were in turn 9, not turn 10. If I had eyes, I could just look at the top of the screen and notice that. But all right, catch you later.